Drake Milligan, an aspiring country performer from Fort Worth, Texas, took the stage on America's Got Talent in front of 4 prominent judges and a live audience of thousands and millions to prove to the world that he was ready to break into country music. With his band by his side, he wanted to come out swinging with his own original song, Sounds Like Something I Do, and his response was unexpected for the rising country star. Milligan's song on AGT, Sounds Like Something I Do, and Kiss Goodbye All Night all reached the top of the country charts. He received standing ovations from all 4 judges, Simon Cowell, Heidi Klum, Howie Mandel, Sofia Vergara, and the rest of the audience. He advanced from the auditions to the live shows and was one of the 2 acts chosen by fan vote to perform in the show's finale. Even though AGT has thrust Milligan into the spotlight and provided a platform for him to showcase his enthusiastic performances that have captivated millions, the journey began years ago. Milligan's fascination with Elvis Presley started as a child growing up in Texas. A brief past, Milligan had been investing in years of effort to prepare for his first AGT audition. He grew up in a country household just outside of Fort Worth, Texas, where his father manages a scrapyard and his mother is a veterinarian. He grew up listening to old country performances like Merle Haggard, George Jones, George Strait, and Alan Jackson. But it wasn't until he saw an Elvis lookalike while out to dinner with his family that music began to make an impact on him. After that, he studied Elvis by watching movies, seeing performances, and listening to songs, which led to Milligan earning the role of Elvis on the CMT show Sun Records. Milligan met Chuck Mead, a member of the country band BR 549, through his experience impersonating Elvis, and learned more about performing and recording country music from him. For Milligan, playing Elvis in Sun Records was the tipping point that made him realize he wanted to be a country performer. It also helped him to deepen his understanding of the history of country music. As a composer, he wants to learn who wrote all of his favorite songs and what went into them, who played on favorite songs, and appreciate the history of country music and music that he enjoys. According to Milligan, Milligan's participation in AGT wasn't there first. He auditioned for American Idol in late 2017, but decided to withdraw from the competition in order to figure out who he was as an artist first and put in the effort before having a platform like the one these types of shows can bring. One of the first contacts he made after moving to Nashville was a profound one. He quickly met Tony Brown, who went on to produce Milligan's EP and debut album. Brown has produced records for various artists, including Reba McEntire, Vince Gill, Brooks and Dunn, and Elvis Presley. AGT Journey. Milligan's world was turned upside down after his performances on AGT, and he described the time following his auditions as a whirlwind. He published his 5-song EP in July of 2021 and has been on the road as much as he can. But what has transpired since appearing on AGT is unlike anything he's ever encountered in his career. Milligan observed that the audience of AGT have been wonderful and really attentive, and on top of that, the ones at home have been following and pushing his work to the top of the charts. People are drawn to and filling shows. Every song has them singing along. Another significant response to Milligan's music is that he's not only attracting country music enthusiasts, but he's discovered that many new people who would not necessarily consider themselves country fans are listening to his songs, watching him perform, and becoming fans of the genre. I'm not a fan of music, but I adore your shows and your voice, and I'm a country music enthusiast now, she says. According to Milligan, being able to introduce people to the genre has been a very special thing for him, as someone who absolutely adores country music. Current and upcoming. Milligan will also release his debut album, Dallas Fort Worth, on September 15th. The title pays respect to Milligan's Texas heritage, which he says is a big part of my identity and who I am. But it also reflects the album's contrasting music, with one half being highly polished and radio-friendly, and the other more honky-tonky and eclectic. Milligan plans to continue exhibiting his music to the globe and performing his songs for as many people as possible after the release of his album in September. He just wants to keep being himself and doing music that he thinks people want to hear and need to hear, and share stories as per his statement. Country music has always been a huge part of his life. It helps him get through difficult times, and it's a terrific way to spend a Saturday night. It's such a major part of his life, and he simply wants to be a part of other people's lives and continue making music that people can use. On September 13th, The country singer will fight for the $1 million grand prize opposite saxophonist Avery Dixon. Click on one of the two videos on your screen right now, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.